Good morning. Today is Monday, and this is the week where I have my full shifts. And so I parked in the Olympic Plaza. It was supposed to be free, but it wasn't. But now I'm just headed to the floor to see how today goes. I'm pretty excited because I feel like, I don't know, I'm actually on the floor now, and yeah, but I'll be on the unit. It is now 19:54 or 7:54, and today was literally the epitome of everything happening right as you're about to clock out. I'm so tired. Actually, it really wasn't that bad of a day. It's just that we ended up getting slammed with so much stuff at the end, and I'm just now leaving. So hopefully this parking garage is open so that I don't have to pay $5, because if I do, I'm gonna be extra sad. But I really love the floor. Today was so much fun because I got to do a whole lot more. And because we only had one patient today, well, two if you count the baby. And then later on towards the end of the night is when we started getting a whole lot more admits. Hence why I'm leaving right now. But worked on some charting, which still sucks, and I don't think I'm ever gonna like it. But yeah, today was really fun, and I actually felt like a real nurse, and I'm just so excited. Good morning. Today is day 2 of week 2, and I forgot exactly how hard it is to wake up in the morning, and that might have to do with the fact that I started back my gym routine, and I am dying. I did legs the day before yesterday, and yesterday I did shoulders, and I'm basically crippled in bed, but we're about to get up and get ready to have another day. Today's Friday, and this is shift number 3, and I am not as tired, but I'm like kind of getting sick, and I don't want it because it's shitty. But today should be an interesting day because there were 3 or 4 babies born yesterday, and so that means we're gonna have a lot of mother babies today, which I'll be taking care of. So oh my gosh, week 2, and I literally can't even remember all that I did because it happened so quickly. Those 3 days went by so fast. I was looking through, obviously, the clips that y'all are gonna see, and I realized that I didn't end up doing anything I didn't end up making a clip for day 2 other than the one that I woke up. And I'm trying to remember what we did day 2. I think we only took care of a couple of patients. It was a whole lot more chill of a day, and just the basics, learning how to take care of babies that I have to do blood sugars on. And if you're not a medical person, taking blood sugars means obviously checking blood glucose, and that's usually done for protocols are different for each hospital, but I know our hospital, we do them if the babies are large for gestation age, meaning they were born way past our due date, or when they're small for gestation, which means they're born before like the full 40 weeks. So if they're born at like 38 weeks, then we would have to check their blood sugar. Or if their mom is like a diabetic, or like there's so many different protocols, but those are the main ones that we do. And so I think we just I got a lot of practice on doing blood sugars with babies, and just learning how to do postpartum, which is going to be my focus for a while now so that I can learn the bases. That was Thursday. And then I walked in on Friday, and Oh my gosh. So I walked in on Friday and I look at the board, because you walk in, look at the board to see the census and to see the assignments, because usually the charge nurse makes the assignment. I get there, I look at the board, and my name is by itself. So I was like, where's my preceptor? Why is my name not next to someone else's name? And so my preceptor was canceled that day. So I was like, do I get canceled too? Like, do I get put with a different preceptor? Like, what's gonna happen? And so I'm panicking. The night shift girls were trying to give report, and I'm literally like, I'm pretty sure they can see it on my face that I was like full on panicking, because I was like, I haven't been by myself, and so I just walked in today and my name is by itself, so like, am I gonna have to take care of these people by myself? And then so I was expecting to be placed with a different preceptor, but that wasn't the case. So the charge nurse was just like, okay, do you feel comfortable enough to take care of these people? And like, granted, my preceptor is great. Like, I'm learning so much from her, and from the 3 previous days that I had been with her, like, I was getting more confident each day, and getting used to charting and all that stuff. But I'm not used to taking report or giving report, because I feel right now I don't know the pertinent questions to ask. I don't know like what information to ask for and all that stuff, which comes with learning and comes with time, I'm sure. And so I was like, I guess we're doing this. And so like the charge nurse was like, all right, like if you have any questions, you can ask any of us nurses on the floor, this and that. So like I ended up taking a report for one patient. Initially, this was before then I knew that I was gonna end up taking these patients by myself. So I was like, I'll just take report on one of them, which was just a plain mother baby. And the nurse leaving was like, oh, she's gonna be fine. Like, all you're gonna be doing is just like working on breastfeeding all day. So I was like, okay, that sounds good. I'll take the report and I'll wait till I get placed with a preceptor, and that'll be that. But no, I never got placed with a preceptor. And so by like around 7:30, I was like, all right, Teresa, like we're gonna do this. We're gonna take care of these patients because you've already taken report on them and they're your responsibility now. So the other patient, and when I say patient, it's technically 2 because I'm taking care of the mom and the baby. So I got my second room, which was another mother baby, so 2 more patients. So in total for that day, I had 4 patients. The ongoing nurse was like, it's a blood sugar baby, and like that's just what we refer them to, as blood sugar babies. So she was like, it's a blood sugar baby, have you taken any blood sugars? And me, of course, with my preceptor, I've had plenty of practice taking blood sugars. The only thing that I was worried about is all my information and like my codes not working, like for the doors or for the glucometer or like for the Pyxis. But apparently that day everything just started to work. I could log onto the Pyxis and get medication. The glucometer was working perfectly fine, and I was just like, all right, like of course this is the day where everything decides to go perfectly in the system. And so I'm still panicking because I'm like I'm reliable for people. And so I get report on my second room, and I put my big girl panties on and I was like, all right, Teresa, like if you didn't know that you were a nurse, like today's the day that you're gonna have to be a nurse. And so like, I do my rounds and I go introduce myself like, hi, my name is Teresa, I'm gonna be your nurse for today. And I literally was like, I'm gonna be your nurse for today. I'm still like, I'm gonna be your nurse for today. It's still so weird because I'm like, is that right? Like, am I really a nurse? But yes, I'm really a nurse, and like, it's weird. I'm still getting used to it. And so Friday, it was a good day. I ended up taking care of those 4 patients, my moms and babies. you know, I did okay, especially it being my 4th day on the floor. 4th day. I mean, it was day 3 of that week, but it was my 4th day being on the floor, and not like orientation or something like that. And so, yeah, I survived that day, and then I had 3 days off, and of course I slept all those 3 days because I got sick, and it was great having those 3 days off because I just recovered for those 3 days. But yeah, this update is super late because it's already, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, on my birthday, and I still do have to work because it's already week 3. But that update will be for the weekend. But this was week 2's update. So far, I love it. It's everything that I ever dreamed of. I'm not doing labor. I'm not learning how to labor yet, but postpartum, I love it just as much. I get to cuddle babies all day, and I get to take care of moms, and I get to help them learn how to feed their baby, and it's just amazing, and I love it. And I don't think I can ever see myself doing anything else other than this. But that was week 2, and yeah, I love this, and I really cannot wait to learn more, and just, I don't know, I'm actually excited to wake up and go to work, even though it's kind of hard to wake up in the morning. I get there and I'm excited because I get to be around babies all day, and I get to cuddle them. I just get to love on babies all day, and I love it. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop ranting, and this would be it.